What's up, people? Welcome to another video. Check out the views, man. What a day. What a day. The sun is shining in my face. It's warm, it's hot. Like these views are insane, bro. You know why these views are insane? You know why I feel so good right now? The sun makes a huge difference, I could not feel that good with no sun. Those views, Miami views, like in this private dock, bro. You know why this tastes so good? If I would have been born in this house, I'm telling you by a fact, this would not taste like this. This tastes like this because at one point in my life, I had nothing. I'm an immigrant 2 times. I was left with $50 in my bank account. And the best thing of being rich is not being rich. It's remembering when you were broke. That's the best thing of being rich, But hey, guys, today, these people always doing construction. Today, I wanted to hit something, I wanted to talk about helping other people, being able to help other people. It's people don't understand how you do this, In order to be able to help other people, you need to suffer. That's the way of helping other people, by suffering each day, by being the example, and by showing the world how you suffer. That's the best way to help people. What I've built is something literally amazing. Like, it's obviously, you can't do this by yourself. A human being cannot do this, bro. A human being cannot go from washing dishes, an immigrant living in a hostel, to 7 years living this insane mansion in the best islands of Miami, literally, So you need to understand that the only reason why I'm here is because I've helped so many people. I've created so many relationships, and I have a massive community of people that love me and are grateful because I've been pouring everything to them for years and years, So, let's get down to the point, okay, of how you make money, because everyone wants to make money. I mean, that's the focus of most of the people, and that's a problem when the focus is in money, bro. When you focus in money, you cannot really focus in helping, because you literally change the whole perception of everything. Nowadays, it's fucked how all these coaches and people that are in marketing and sales, they teach people to just systems and basically chase the money in a way that is gonna make you feel so empty. And yes, there's people that make money. There's people that money is to make money, but it's not a sustainable way, and you're always gonna feel empty. So I'm gonna tap into this right now, but let me show you this thing, bro. This thing is so nasty, the 765 LT. This color, bro. All my cars are heavily modified. This car right there is lowered, custom wheels, downpipes, full exhaust, full titanium exhaust. This is Rift exhaust, stage 2 charge pipes. This is 1,000 horsepower. This thing is so crazy, dude. It's insane. The color in this thing, in the light, I don't know the camera how it doesn't make it justice, but it's so beautiful. This has to be one of the most insanely looking cars ever, bro. Let me open this thing. That Ferrari is crazy, bro. I love the everything. All the mods here is so tasteful. Look at those wheels. As I say, all my cars are heavily modified. They all on rims, custom wheels. Even the Bugatti, bro. Even the Bugatti. Look, the SSVJ is let's say the enemy of the 765 LT. This thing is so nasty, bro. Even the Bugatti, bro. Even the Bugatti has custom rims, custom wheels. But yeah, let me tap into what I was saying, Suffering is the way to be able to help other people, okay? And the way to also give faith. Let's say there's 100 people that fall through the stairs and they break the leg, and only one person was able to recover and be walking again. If you were to fall down the stairs, break your leg, who will help you? The 99 people that could not recover, or the single person that could recover that. Exactly. That's the only person that could help you. That's the only person that could give you faith. Okay. How did that person recover? And I can talk by experience because I used to race motorcycles and I break in many bones. I've had many accidents and I've recovered of many, many injuries. Okay. And let me tell you one thing. The first thing doctors tell you when you have an accident, I had an accident in a motorcycle. I broke a few bones. I was left unconscious, went to the hospital. I had a race in a week and the doctor was like, oh no, you need to put a band, you can't walk, all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, fuck that shit. What I did, instead of going to bed and resting, so let's say not suffering, that's what they tell you, I started to suffer. I went to the pool, recovered, I started to walk in the pool. It was painful. I put the work, went through the pain. It got to the race, bam, and I could race, okay? I recovered a lot and I was able to race. Why? Because I suffered. I recovered because I suffered. That guy that recovered from the broken leg, I'm telling you, he recovered because he suffered. The other people didn't want to suffer. When you stay still, when you break something and you stay still, I don't know if you ever broke something. Let's say you broke your arm and they put, I don't know how you say in English, this thing that it leaves your arm fixed like this, okay? So when you like this fixed for like a month or whatever or more, and we take that off, you can't do like this with your fucking arm, bro. You need to go with your recovery to just start like this, and just to recover mobility, you're gonna have to go through like full rehab. So, I'm not going into like doctor fucking advice or anything. Like, don't fucking listen to me in that shit. The point is like, the only way of helping other people is suffering. You just don't want to suffer. You want to take the shortcut. You want to wake up later. You want to eat more. You don't want to track your macros. You don't want to invest your money in you and suffer instead of like buying like a fucking watch or whatever. You don't want to invest in like learning from someone. You don't want to invest in your business. You don't want to invest in yourself. So you just want to take the shortcut. You don't want to suffer. And that's the consequence of not wanting to suffer. It's that at the end, you're just going to suffer the most. Like, let me explain to you. Okay. Basically, the biggest suffering that exists is escaping suffering. Because let me tell you one thing. If you don't want to make yourself suffer today, trust me, the universe is going to make you suffer. It's going to make you suffer, bro, because look, like I can do like this. I can show you my torso and I show you the abs and I'm proud of what I'm showing you. I can show it to you because I'm proud. I can get up, show the camera down and I'm like, that's my body. I'm proud. Okay. If you have a belly, you couldn't even like show this or do this video. Why? Because you didn't want to suffer in the first way. You didn't want to do a caloric deficit. If you didn't know how to do it, you don't want to like invest in someone that knows how to do it, that teaches you how to do it and then apply it. So it always comes together and then you didn't want to suffer. So now you're suffering, watching your belly all day. And that suffering is way bigger than hitting the gym, than hitting your macros, because actually suffering is what people like. It becomes pleasant. You start to like chase that suffer, So that's the whole point, of this video too. So you understand how you generate money. You make money by suffering, bro. You don't make money by chasing the money or systems or stuff. Like, yeah, you can make money like that. Many people make money like that, but it's just not sustainable in the long term. And in the long term, you're not gonna feel good because you don't want to suffer. You want to take the shortcut. Okay, and what about people that make money in an unfair way? If you make money in an unfair way and helping other people, sooner or later you will be taken off that money in a fair way. Money will be taken from you. So again, it's just like building something that's gonna like just literally collapse, It doesn't make any sense. It's like being with your wife knowing you're not gonna be with her. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to waste your time, her time, and your energy and your life, So that's the message, guys. You wanna make the money, great. Just stop thinking in the money, start thinking in suffering. Suffer all you can today so you can build that stronger character, so you can be that stronger person. that is able to help more people in more situations. You know, focus on one skill or whatever you like. I focused on fitness to start. This is what I loved at the start. If you don't want to focus on that, focus on whatever you like. And if you don't know what you like, bro, just focus on being your best you. Best habits, best mindset, best body, you know, no vices. And just by dominating life, dominating the art of living, that's a skill itself. You know, you can teach people how to be the best self in whatever they do. So I just literally gave you a blueprint, bro, to just get your shit together, start winning, start suffering every day, and go get it, bro. Because there is nothing that is going to make you feel better than suffering every day and every day going to bed knowing that that day was so fucking good. I gave it everything, bro. You can have a shit day, feel like shit. Oh, it's okay. Today I woke up and I was having a shit day, bro. Literally, it sucked. My workout was sucking. I just hit it. And by the end of the workout, I was feeling like a little bit better, but still like, it was a day like, oh man, you know, one of those days that like, it's like, bro, like, and even, bro, I'm in the mansion with the supercars. Like, I'm living my dream life. Literally, I am living my dream life with my dream wife, my dream everything. I have some massive people, massive community I built. It's amazing, bro. I live my dream fucking life. And even though I still live my dream life, you have shit moments, not shit life, you know? But I understand that. And I kept going. I went here, start reading, you know, oh shit, I start reading, I start reflecting, start writing. And I just got some massive inspirations, reflections, and I started doing a video. I just did a video in Spanish. I'm doing this video. And now, bro, while I was doing these videos, I was tapped in, you know, like, I'm just like, and just in this moment when I'm just purely here with you guys doing this, just so focusing, just giving you the best, that's when you can just like untap of like all the fucking shit in the world. And now I'm having a fucking great moment, a fucking great day, you know? Life is a moment. It's not even a day or a fucking month or a fucking year. The only thing you have is this moment, you know? That's the only thing you always have, the moment. So just become the best and being able to just live the moment, and then you will have the best life. Hey guys, remember you have the free masterclass, okay? The link is underneath in the YouTube description. Check it out. I teach you there in that class. A little bit of my story. I teach you how to start winning at life and how to escape the matrix, you know, with your online coaching business. So go get it.